Hey everyone, greetings from the Goblin. Fallout New Vegas episode 3 coming in strong and hard. We were just tipped off on where we need to go to find the people that tried to kill us, so we can even and settle the score. And yes, of course, we're still going with the tried and true space astronaut suit. Why? Because I think it's funny, that's why. Not only that, but we don't know what's in the air here. It's probably mainly radiation. Right now, we're on the way to Boulder City. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like something dwarves would run. Okay, maybe, this one will hit. Yeah. You know what? Why do I have so many laser pistols? Where did I get all this crap? No. Sorry. I'm just trying not to be a litter bug. You know, obviously we gotta take care of our environment, and now you die. It's, ow. Well, crippled again.
Come on.
Well, I'm giving it to you. Ooh. I love that high-pitched ring.
It makes me feel so good.
Okay, we're just going to use a doctor's bag. I've got way too many of these things. And now look. Don't be sad, little guy. Your limbs work. I know every time I eat steak, I feel real good, because it usually means that I had money until I bought the steak. And now I'm broke again, because I bought steak. And in this economy, steak? Oh, God. Yeah, you didn't really have much. Glad you were the first one to die. Means I spent less resources on you. Look out, here comes a psychopath over the hill. I'm just gonna rifle through your garbage now. Gun cabinet? Oh. 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 Killing ants with dynamite. Normally you would say that's overkill, but because the world became Australia, no, it's not. This is just how you handle bugs down there. I wouldn't know, I've never been, but I've heard stories. Are you singing to me? That was nice. It's very sweet. You strange big metal golem. I think this is Boulder City, I think. Wait. Yep, says it on the sign right there. Boulder City. Bighorn Saloon. Hopefully they'll buy some of my garbage off of me and I can grab more garbage for more mud. It's empty. Oh, let's wait 7 hours. Just standing here in a hockey mask in the dark, that can't be too crazy, right? I'm sure when the bartender goes to open this place and they see that, they won't panic. Howdy.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved. One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the great cons. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the cons into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The cons have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
Oh, God. Not Gilbert. I might be able to strike a deal between you and the Great Khans.
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack. Alright, if we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
Oh, don't worry about me. I can handle myself in a sticky situation. I understand that can have other implications on other parts of the internet, so, I can handle myself in a fight.
Good luck.
We need to go in there looking the part of a negotiator. We're going to defuse the situation, not with fused items, aka dynamite, but with our tongue. So I need to pick an outfit that looks like I'm not a serial killer. Hang on. I feel this is outlandish and outrageous enough that they won't be able to take me seriously, which means I'm not a threat. That's the best I can do on short notice. Pardon me, I'm here to defuse the situation. Let the professional through. Don't shoot. I'm a friendly guy. What are you doing?
Hope the NCR doesn't send reinforcements from the dam.
Oh, don't worry. They sent something even worse. They sent me.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs.
You recognize me in all
Supposed
this?
to be dead.
Yeah, well, I got better.
And here I thought us great cons were tough to kill. So, what happens now?
I'm gonna ask you about something that I really don't care about, but the game wants me to care about. Where's the frickin' chip, Jessup?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
Alright, so the guy I'm actually after isn't with you. So we're gonna gloss over this for now. Let's talk about settling things between you and the NCR out there. Like it or not, I'm the best chance you've got.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
That's a lot to demand, Jessup, considering the fact that you've got some of their people held as prisoners right now. Tell you what, free the hostages in good faith, and I'll tell the NCR that they have to escort you out of their territory. they'll escort you out.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
Excuse me, I need to get stronger. Boom, boom. Speak, speak. 1 bullet. Oh, there's so many good ones. I'm probably not going to take this one, though, because YouTube doesn't like watching people turn into bits of meat Play-Doh, so I really should not be looking at perks while I'm hungry. It's like when you're shopping. Do not shop on an empty stomach. Situation is nearly diffused. All through my big brain moment. Okay, whoa, okay. You don't have to shove the person that saved you. One time I get to feel like, oh, you're trying to shove me again. Gilbert, I pretended to care about you.
I'm glad you were able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not.
Not gonna lie. Throws a bit of a wrench into the plan that I had, because the Great Khans let those hostages go in exchange for their own freedom. You see the problem here?
My hands are tied. I can't go against orders. Can I?
Listen, I can't see your hands right now to validate whether or not they're actually tied, but I'm going to say that's probably not true. I don't think they're actually tied. So, the Great Khans were nice. You have to be nice, too.
You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
And like that, people like me. Well, I'm accepted. It's like when I go into a new town and I show that I'm a goblin that can speak common. Not allowed inside the saloons or anything, but I'm accepted. I guess now the only thing for it is to go to the strip. Back to looking like a psycho. Looking, not being one. I'm sure you guys can all understand it's not fair to judge people on how they look. It's not like I'm an actual murderer. I think sabotage is an excellent idea.
Then bring me sugar bombs.
And delete. Oh. Okay, that didn't count. That was because of a mission. I've got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go riding merrily along. Yep, the game just hits different when you're not allowed to play the music.
Welcome to the 188 Slop and Shop. How can I help you?
Wow, that sounds like a goblin store. I was just lying, by the way. I don't want to buy anything off of you. I need you to buy a bunch of garbage off of me.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. Here's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
I'm starting to believe that word does not travel around the Mojave very quickly, because if that guy knew what I did in order to get through Novak, I really don't think they'd be like, here's a radio, call us whenever you need us. What am I complaining about? I'm going to put them in the worst situations I possibly can. Hi, do you have money? Cave fungus. Where did I get that? And it heals radiation? Those are some powerful mushrooms. Last time I ate powerful mushrooms, I ended up seeing my deceased family members. And a god. Or was it deceased gods and then a family member? You know what, it gets complicated and convoluted. I'm not even going to try remembering. Hydra? You know, I'm looking at all these power lines, and I'm thinking it probably wouldn't be too hard to get them all back in working order, right? And wait a minute, you can actually redirect power from Helios 1 to different areas, but all the power lines that I've seen thus far are mostly taken out. Are they running like underground lines or wirelessly transmitting the electricity through some weird Tesla invention? Look at me trying to apply logic to all this. Me and logic? Oh. No. We're getting like Montana potholes here. Except these roads are a little bit better. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be walking underneath the bridge. Just a hunch. I went off the path and now I'm lost. Hey, I think that's our first tree. Hi, tree. Yes, and I see a traveling merchant bringing their wares across the land for those who are less fortunate than I. Because I get all my goods off the people that I kill. It's not killing, it's opportunistic trading. For the resistance, I can assure you. And, oh god. Whoop. Hang on. Oop. You're gonna come at a guy with a pole cue when they have a gun? Yeah, it is hopeless. You came at me with a pole cue. No. You don't get to run away now. Is that the other guy right there? I can't tell. I gotta get closer. Sir, were you trying to... Yes, you were. And flop. Can you imagine what it was like for these guys to make this plan? They're like, listen, we're gonna shake up Freeside. We're gonna start taking back so we can get into New Vegas. What's the plan, Chuck? I've got 2 pool cues and a lot of ambition. And then they meet the first guy with a gun, and the plan falls apart.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
No, thank you. I'm here to kill somebody. Wait, I thought this was all Freeside. You can't claim that that's Freeside when there's so much more to Freeside. There's gonna be a trademark dispute.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first. Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter. The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
You wanna part with some of your story there? That sounds interesting. How do you remain in Freeside from birth to now?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
I tried to be a courier for a couple weeks, and then I got shot in the head. Now I'm a murderer. Or, opportunistic traitor.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. He knows what's up. And, whoa. You gotta talk to the... You gotta...
Submit to a credit check.
You just let it... There was... You literally just let it... Oh, listen, behind you there's... Okay, you know what? That's fine. Look into my man purse, and you'll see that I got 2,000 caps.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Alright. Thanks, big guy. But is someone gonna arrest him, or... Okay. Okay. Well, that was more awkward than intimidating. As I
Howdy,
go...
partner.
Who the fuck are you?
Come for a piece, haven't you? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the Securitron that dug you up in the bone orchard outside Good Springs. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance.
Listen, if he's so itching to make my acquaintance, why is he sending a robot to extend his invitation? Is he scared of me? Actually, no, that makes sense.
Seems the least I could do is pass on his message. Don't dawdle.
That's it. Keep
I
moving.
can barely see the street.
That sounds like a problem. And that color of vomit, I've only seen one time before, and it came out of me, and that was after I drank that new type of Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola Victory. It did not make me feel like I won anything. Victor, listen, if we're gonna have a good friendship moving forward, when you tell me that I need to go do something and then you stand in the way of where I need to go do the thing, it irritates me. When I get irritated, I get lighter happy. And you know what the lighter's near? My dynamite in my backpack. Huh. It's empty.
Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not open to the general public. Trespassers will be shot.
You only tell me that now that I'm up in the penthouse? How did I not see you when I first walked in? Aren't you Tony Stark's dad?
You see that you and I are of a different stripe, don't you? We don't have to dream that we're important.
Well, I mean, if we're
We
stripes, I'd be more like spots. Unless it's like tiger print, then yeah, I'm stripes, but like exotic stripes. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
If you call that a high-stakes game, that's just what I do. You give me things that can cause mass chaos and murder and mayhem, and I use them. I don't really plan ahead. I just take out whoever's in the way, which, you're kind of getting in the way right now. Unless you have money. Do you have money? Let's talk business if you have money.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
I think I know who you're talking about. The guy that wears the suit that looks like a tablecloth, right? I have my own beef with him for obvious reasons. Clearly you know what that is, because Victor dug me out and I suspect he reported it all to you. I was gonna do my revenge my way, but I just want to hear you out. What do you propose that I do with Benny, huh?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
4 times for getting shot in the head. Never mind, I'm an idiot. 1,000 caps, that sounds amazing.
Well enough. Any final matters for us to discuss?
Why are you a TV?
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicone. What else did you want to know?
Can I go now?
Be on your way.
I can assure you I'm going to handle this with utmost professionalism.
No bodies, just the heads.
Oh,
I
great.
try to be frank
They
and
put me
earnest
in this
with
game.
In New Reno, I'm
Oh, no, I'm sad.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
You can have my guns temporarily. Here you go.
Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
Where's Benny?
Sorry. Thanks, man. Probably one of the best invitations I've ever gotten into a place like this. But I'm gonna have to part ways now. Goodbye.
Have a good time, baby.
Don't call me that. That's weird. Oh, I can tell on Benny. Yeah, that's my favorite way to do things. If I don't have weapons, I'm just gonna tell on him.
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me?
Because I don't have guns. I don't think you're gonna like it, but I think Benny's been making his own play against Mr. House. And a smart man like you, I'm pretty sure is aware of how deadly and dangerous that can be.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm only talking about the fact that Benny stole from Mr. House, and he also tried to kill me, which is the more important thing here.
That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer?
He tried to make it look like it was an accident. A traveler killed and robbed in the wasteland. An easy thing to pull off when you're outside the safe walls of the Strip, you know what I mean?
He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard. You got any more?
I got this lighter from Boulder City. You know it's his. It's got his initials on it.
Yeah, that looks like Benny's lighter, all right. Still, not exactly a ton of proof. Got anything else, kid?
I have the bullet wound on my forehead.
Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place.
Oh, shit. Well, I think I did that strategically. We're going to liberate some assets from him. For the Resistance, of course, absolutely. You put me through hell, I'm putting you through debt. Since I apparently won't be able to kill you. Because I told on you, like a mature adult. When you're getting bullied, talk to the adults. And since I'm like 3 feet tall, everyone's an adult to me. And, whoa! Hi. Look at that little guy, big guy, with really broad shoulders. Never mind, I take it back, I'm intimidated now. Ooh, I intimidated myself. You know what? I feel like this is a good point to end the episode. Because I feel things are about to get really crazy and hectic. I want to thank all of you who made it this far with me. You've been a wonderful guest, and I do hope to see you again. I've been SnoobGoblin, and I'll see you all on the flip side.